Guys came out. We're checking on the plow tonight, plowing and doing some disking in some manure, spreading manure over there. Got the Challenger and the Landau working in the manure here. So yeah, it's a little wet today. We really don't. Well, it is springtime. Do get rain in the spring, but it's been a while since we've had a good rain out here. Got the plow going here. We're running about 16 or so inches deep, so it's a fairly good depth we got going here. So it's a nice hard bottom there, so pretty soft though, but yeah, hard down there. So we plowing down for some weed control here before we plant, and you know, so we can cultivate and harrow and whatnot, not to get any trash stuck in the harrow. So yeah, this is a lot different soil than what we're used to. Well, different soil than what we have been in. This is heavier. The other stuff's kind of sandy. We're always in. So I don't know if you can see it over there. He's over there. Got the JBS and the 8370R hitting up some manure there. Yeah, nothing too crazy. What else? So we usually run the power harrow behind the plow, but it's getting too wet and it wasn't floating the dirt off like it should. You know, we're kind of still leaving some tracks from the plow track or the power harrow tractor. So we're gonna probably let it sit a day or two, then come back and hit it with the power harrow a couple times and plant right into that. But power harrow works really good behind that plow. Yeah, we do not pull a packer behind the plow because we're running it on it's a 6 bottom on 18-inch. You can adjust the angle of the cut on the plow bodies. So 18 inch goes right at 9 feet. Well, you have to pull it dang near 11-foot packer behind the plow. I mean, people do it, but I've heard bad things that the plows don't last when they do that, because you're putting all of that, and you have to roll it. You know, it's like the old 4 bottom when you pull the packer. You had to use the packer to help pull the plow over, kind of, you know, make them work together. Well, you got an 11-foot Schmeiser packer back there. Yeah, it's a lot of weight, and there's a big bearing where it rolls, and I've heard people tearing those up. So Kuhn does make a few options for a sort of some sort of packer on the plow. We've looked into it, just never really done anything. We like how that power harrow works after the plow. So yeah, if you so yeah, power harrow is a must after that plow, just because it's so soft. I mean, it's just, oh yeah, I mean, it's very soft. I mean, you just step and you just sink. So yeah, so now we'll let this dry out a day or two, and then power harrow and twice, a couple different angles, and playing into that. So got the Challenger, the MT 965C. It's a good tractor. It's the Cat 18-liter engine. It's a 2013 with Tier 3 emissions on it, so no emissions. Plenty of basement power, as we call it, with that machine. Cat transmission. I can't remember, was it 18 speed? I think 18 forward, 4 reverse. It's pretty good transmission. Really good tractor. It just pulls. It doesn't matter what's behind it. Just goes. It's running. I don't remember the price. They're 800s tires on it. So it's got plenty of rubber on the ground with the weights on it and the blade mount and everything. It's coming in at like 59,000 pounds or something. So yeah, it's a machine. So usually the quad track is on the manure spreader, but we switched it up, put a row crop on there, because not like we're loading that thing up with sloppy wet manure coming in at 35 tons of load. I think he's getting 12, 14 tons of load in there. And we put the quad track on the plow, just because it does not a better job. It's just you know, going on land and not really on land. How am I gonna say this? This handles the plow real well. The tail doesn't wag the dog. How's that? That tractor's stuck to the ground. It ain't going anywhere. You know, you're not falling in the dead furrow. You know, it just pulls it really well. So everybody's coming up here, so. Few rocks out here, not on this, more down that end. It gets down there and the plowshares start singing. Yeah, you hear it creaking. Yeah, they've been getting a workout. The freaking trips are getting a little dry towards the end of the day here. So yeah, maybe we'll hobble on over to the, if I can make it over there. Yeah. By the time I get over there, he's gonna be gone. In a recent video you saw that business. Can't walk too quick. So hitting up the Instagram while I'm out here too. Covering all my bases. All right, let's make my way back to the pickup here. Maybe we'll catch the manure spreader before he heads out here. Going a fairly light rate over here on the chicken manure. So yeah, nothing like doing the cow manure where you're, 25, 20, 25, 30 ton to the acre. So it's pretty light. These guys give me a hard time. They're like, man, this guy always got his camera in his face. Then they watch them and they're like, oh, they're actually pretty cool. Let's see if I get hit with some shit. Oh, I did. Don't do what I just did. It's a bad idea. It even tells you in the book, under the safety section, don't stand close to the back of the manure spreader. Yeah, please don't do that. It's dumb. I shouldn't have done that. I've had it to where it's just I've had it to where I've heard rocks hit the side of my pickup, even though I've been quite a ways away. It's like, yeah, no dice. So we went down to Con Expo this last year. It's in March, and you're running into a lot of people there, and you know, it's construction based show, and you know, they look at your badge and they're like, oh, you're from you're a farm. Yeah, you know, but you know, farming's not just tractors. You know, you've got wheel loaders, excavators, you know, rock trucks, you know, haul trucks moving stuff, scrapers, graders, you know. So you start talking to them, and they're like, they just mind blown of like, you know, it's just different industry. So it's pretty cool though. But you get a lot of people there, you know, and they see your name tag and, you know, it has your farm name on it, and they're like, you know, I had probably 10 people while we were there, you know, are you on any YouTube, Instagram, Facebook? And I'm like, oh, Instagram and YouTube. And they, you know, they follow you right there, and they're like, then they're just like mind blown about what goes on and what happens. They're just like, that is so cool. But it's kind of neat. You can finally, you know, that, you know, you'd think construction, well, that's not too far from the ag industry. Well, you know, they had no idea what goes on out here. So that's pretty neat, you know. So, and you know, you tell them, it's funny, you know, you say, oh yeah, you know, you're at the Case booth, and they say, oh, you run wheel loaders? Yeah, we run Case wheel loaders at our feedlot. And I say, you know, we average on our two main loaders, you know, you average 3,500 hours a year, and they just about fall over. They're like, no way. And you're like, yeah, you know, they run 11, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And then they just like, it's like the corporate mucky mucks at Case, you know, that you don't, not, you know, the not the corporate mucky mucks, but you know, like corporate guys who don't get out in the field, they're just like, that is crazy, you know. Who would have thought a wheel loader would be getting used that much on a feedlot or dairy or whatever? So yeah, it's pretty cool though. But yeah, anyways, but yeah, so I just, you know, figured, hey, why not, let's make some videos here. So like I said earlier, some of these guys, they're like, hey, they give me a hard time. They're like, you got that camera in your face, and they watch them and they're like, oh, these are actually really cool. And you know, like I said, it's, what time is it now? 6 o'clock. It's not like I'm out here in the heat of the moment, just kind of checking on things, and I head back to the shop for a little bit, check on a few other things going on today, and then, you know, so try to never let it get in the way of productivity. So anyways, yeah, I'm trying to keep my YouTube game up here, so I'll try to make a couple a week, trying to. It's like, gotta have interesting content though. Some stuff, it's like, it's not that interesting. So anyways, right on. Well, till next time, see you then.